Hi there, I'm Andy. I run the car source in Glasgow. We're a family-run company. We really want to look after customers, and the quality of the cars we sell are important to us. So that's why this low mileage one with one private owner from new is the kind of thing that we choose to sell. So I'll tell you where we got the car from, the history of it, so that you know you've got a bit of peace of mind. The condition inside and out, I'll show you around the car. The other thing you might want to know is the space inside. If you've got kids and you want to know how much space you've got in the back, I'll show you all that. I've got kids myself, and I understand that families need to look at the space in the back, and the spec, and also what you get from us, what's included in the price, and how do we do business at the moment with COVID, and what sort of guarantee are you getting, and hopefully it'll give you a bit of peace of mind about what buying looks like. If we can help with anything else that we haven't showed you, let us know, and I'll do a personalised video and show you something in more detail. So here's a quick look around the car. First of all, as you know, it's a 67 plate Verso Icon model, which has got the nice alloy wheels. It's a beautiful looking car with the metallic paint. As you can see, it's lovely condition. I'll show you around in a little bit more detail. It's a genuine 6,300 miles from new, so hardly been used. The condition is really beautiful. It's almost as new. I will show you any imperfections that I can find in the car in a minute, but it's actually hard to find any. It's a lovely car. So there's your front alloy, is nice. There's no scuffs or scrapes on the alloys. Here's your back alloy as well. There you go, okay. And all the panels look lovely, and no scrapes and dings and all that kind of thing. So what's probably most important to you is the layout on the inside. So let me show you the rear. Now, the rear seats are fully adjustable, so I've got them in various positions at the moment. That middle one is all the way back. The one on the right here is almost all the way forward. So if I just slide it back, it slides back nice and easily like that with one hand. And there you've got bags of room, okay, if you slide them all the way back. Most families will probably use this as a 5-seater with occasional use of the back seats. So that's with them all the way back, and how much space you've got, and you get a wee cup holder there as well. If you've got kiddie seats to put in, the two outside have Isofix, okay. The middle one doesn't have Isofix, but the two outside do, and that's the third one over there laid flat at the moment, just to show you. You can choose the layout that you want, okay. Nice condition. It's been a family car. There's been no dogs, there's been no smokers in the car. It's a lovely condition car, okay. If you do have a dog, obviously there's plenty of space for one, but the point is the condition is lovely, okay. So in the driver's side as well, the driver's seat is lovely original condition. There's no wear on the bolster there. The steering wheel is nice original condition, and so is the gear stick. That kind of indicates the mileage is genuine, but we know the mileage is genuine because of where we got the car from, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. 6,314 miles today, okay. Spec on the Icon model is high. You probably know what you get already, so things like electric windows, most cars have that. Sorry, electric mirrors. You've got keyless stop start. This one has the cruise control, okay, and you've got your steering wheel controls for Bluetooth. This comes with the reverse camera, so all we need to do is slide the car into reverse, and the camera automatically comes up, which is a really nice addition that a lot of people are looking for these days, okay. If we hit the media button and turn the stereo on, then we get the radio, and you've got a digital radio as well, okay. I'm giving the game away here. I've got classic rock playing, so I'm a rocker at heart, so I am. But my point is, you can only get all that if you've got digital. You might notice it's got the navigation button, but this car does not come with navigation, so just watch out if you see the nav button. It doesn't mean the car's got that, okay. It's a bit annoying Toyota doing that, but anyway, there we go. It's 6-speed, so it's quite good on the economy. The 1.6 petrol is nice and smooth to drive, plenty power, and it's economic as well. So in terms of the history of the car, it's really important that you know a car is genuine. So here's the original book pack, okay. So you've got all your your owner's manual, etc, okay. Here's the logbook, and this just confirms one private owner from new. There's registration on the top, and I'll cover some of the owner's details, but there we go, that's one owner, and underneath it says previous owners none, so one private owner from new. It's not been a rental car and anything like that. It's been a hardly used private owned car from new. Service history, it was a late 2017 car, first service a year old in 2018 at 2,500 miles at the Toyota dealer. Second one at 4,000 miles in November 2019. The November 2020 service didn't get done because of lockdown. We'll do a fresh service now, which is going to keep your service history and get this stamped for you, so that's included in the sale. So that's just to confirm the history. This car was an ex-Motability vehicle. If you know about the Motability scheme, you'll know that that's cars at a reduced rate for people who are registered disabled. This has been a family car owned by the one private owner from new, so it's not been abused with loads of things thrown in out the back. The condition of the boot area is lovely. Massive big load area. If you're not using those rear seats and you're just keeping them flat, you've got a huge load area. Underneath here you have got a wee cubby hole, and underneath that you've actually got a spare wheel, which is nice because not all modern cars come with the spare wheel. Okay, this one has that added as well. Even the load area, there's no big scuffs and scrapes. There's probably a couple of imperfections if you look carefully. There's a couple of scratches in the plastic, which I guess you'd expect at the age. So let's pop up the back seats and show you what the third row is like. Okay, if you've got kids and you're putting them in the third row, they're absolutely fine. You probably wouldn't want to put adults in. So as I say, these back seats are fully adjustable, so they go independently forward and back, nice and easy to do with one hand. If I move both those forward a little bit, which is probably what you'd want to be doing if you're wanting people in the very back, you just put your hand in here, that flips the seat forward, and it also slides it all the way forward as well in one go, and there's plenty of room to get into the back. Okay, that's your third row there with one of the seats up. You've got a bit of space. It's absolutely fine for kids. I probably wouldn't want to be an adult sat in there for a long journey, but that's probably not what most people are looking for. But you know, but there you go, that's your third row. So as I say, if you need anything else, for example, you want to know exactly how much space you've got between, you know, the back of the seat and the next one in front for your kid's seat or anything like that, just ask and we'll show you all that. You can get a measuring tape out if you want, but that's the seat kind of in about the middle position, and you've got plenty of space to get in and out. It's a little bit higher up, being MPV style. You know, the area around the outside of the door is nice and wide, so you've got plenty of space to put your kid's seat in. And again, if we slide it all the way back, if you're putting a child's seat in, plenty of space to do that. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful if you're deciding whether a Verso is the car for you or not. If you put all the seats absolutely flat, including these three middle ones, you've got an almost van-like space. It's absolutely huge, so a lot of flexibility with this car. So in terms of us as a dealer, we're very, very fussy with where we get our cars from and the condition of them. So this one has had one private owner from new, full Toyota service history, and it comes with a guarantee that the mileage is genuine and the history is genuine. So it's not an ex-rental, it's not had 3 or 4 owners with mileage that we can't verify. So obviously dishonest dealers can clock cars, but dishonest customers clock cars as well. Maybe if they've gone over their mileage limit on an arrangement, on a lease, they might get the car corrected or clocked fraudulently. So we guarantee the mileage is genuine in this car. So an absolutely beautiful condition. I said I would show you any imperfections because we are completely transparent about our cars. It's actually very difficult to find any, to be honest. I'll show you. I think there's a tiny mark on the driver's door, a wee stone chip somewhere. Yep, here we go. There we are there. Hard to get the camera even to focus on it, to be honest. It's very light, and we'll probably polish that and it'll come out. Just below the handle there's a tiny wee scratch somewhere. Oh no, it's not a scratch, it's just a bit of muck. So it's very hard actually to find any imperfections. It is a beautiful car, and again I think the back bumper has got a tiny wee scratch from somebody putting things in and out the boot. They've got a tiny scratch on the top of the bumper, obviously from getting things in and out. So other than that, it really is in pretty much as new condition. So it's got the remainder of the Toyota 5-year warranty, so you're covered with that. The car also has, for peace of mind, 3 months guarantee on everything from us. Obviously a warranty, even from the main dealer from Toyota, doesn't cover everything. Well, we cover any faults at all, everything on the car for 3 months, just for peace of mind. The other thing you get at the moment is a 14-day money back guarantee. So if we deliver the car, which is free, we'll deliver the car to mainland UK for free, and you think, I really don't like how this car drives, or I don't like the condition, you just pick up the phone and you return it to us within 14 days in the condition that we gave it to you, and you get your money back. So but important to us is that the car has no signs of being in accidents, okay? So it's not had any poor quality respray work or accident repairs. The panel gaps on both sides are the same, okay? So it's a lovely looking original car, okay? If there's something you wanted to see, like for example under the bonnet, we haven't showed you that, you know, just ask and we'll show you that if you need any more detail. As I say, the price on Auto Trader, if that's where you're looking at the car, is a good price compared to the market average. It's for the mileage, it's great value. Obviously, it's up to yourself to decide if you think the car's good value or not. Things to bear in mind when you buy a car, first of all, is delivery charge. Our delivery charge is free. The next thing you want to think about is how reputable the company is that you're dealing with. Please Google us, Google our reviews. We don't have any admin fees, we're completely transparent. The price on the car is what you pay, including everything, okay? And finally, this car comes with a brand new year's MOT with no advisories and a full mechanical preparation. So that means we put it on the ramp, we make sure everything is as it should be, and you don't have to spend any money anytime soon on this car. So if it needs tyres, if they're getting a bit low, or brake pads or anything like that, that gets done. A full engine service is done, oil and filters and all that kind of thing will be completed and stamped in the book for you. If we can help with anything else with this car, please let us know. As I say, we are able to offer cars like this at a fairly competitive price because we're a small family run company. We've only got about 10 to 15 cars in stock. We're very picky what we bring in, and we do like low mileage one owner cars like this one. So give us a bell if we can help, or if you need a finance quote, we're Financial Conduct Authority registered. Our cars are all sold at 8.9% APR if your credit rating is excellent. Obviously, if your credit rating's poor, that makes a difference. Please compare that to other dealers because your percentage APR makes a big difference to your monthly payments and the cost overall, okay? We'll also do trade-in at normal trade-in price. If you do the same, as we've done with this car, so if you do a video of your car showing us any imperfections and the condition and the service history, we'll be quite happy to give you an accurate trade-in value, and we don't mess around and change that. You know, if we give you a value, that's what we'll give you for the car, as long as the condition is as described and if you're honest with us. So that's the way we do business. We're honest with customers about our cars. Everything is transparent. And most of our cars, to be honest, are sold by word of mouth and recommendation. Okay, we do quite a lot of car sourcing for customers. If you look at our Google reviews, Facebook reviews and Auto Trader reviews, we'll see that customers trust us for the quality of the cars and the quality of the service. So hopefully that's been a helpful video, and let me know if there's something else you want a quote for or you want to see on the car itself, and I'll be happy to show you that.